Joining me now is the host with the most of the Primetime Emmys, Mr. Nate Bargatze. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Excited to be here.
Listen, I just commented when you walked in here. This fit is fitting today,
Oh,
Nate.
thank you.
You look good. You cleaned up for us.
I was coming here. You can't just be an animal, so you gotta look nice.
Well, we could be. It's come as you are. We take you as you are. If you were an animal, we still love you.
That's why I've always liked you, because you will take me as I am.
That is true. That is very true. Now, listen, we are 5 days away from the big show. How you feeling? Has it settled in? How prepared are you right now?
It's settling in. Yeah, I'm prepared. We have the baseline of kind of exactly what we know we're going to go do, and then I'm meeting with the writers still, and I think just getting into it a little bit more and going to be fine tuning and seeing where these jokes all place. It'll be nice to go through rehearsal and like see what plays out and what makes it through, and so yeah, you just kind of want to. You're ready to like hit the stage and be on the stage and start feeling, that.
Like you practically live on the stage, so you know what you're doing up there. But I'm looking at you, and there is a very calm demeanor. But is it like the duck above water? Like the duck is cool, and underneath you're going like this, or are you really just that good?
No, it's exactly it's that. It's your brain is like nonstop. So you're thinking of stuff constantly, and you want to make sure that everything is done the best. Because hosting this award show is like, you want the night to go good. I mean, everybody's nervous. The people that are there are going to be nervous, and so you want the night to be good for them, and but you want to think about the people at home, and you want to be fun and funny for them. So, yeah, there's a lot of thinking about it.
I mean, you've hosted SNL numerous times. So, how do you expect that live Emmy show to be different from the live SNL type of show?
I guess it probably could be, weirdly enough, moments where you're not trying to be funny could be different, because I'm just so used to always everything's funny.
You got to play traffic.
You got to play traffic. Yeah, there's parts you got to come in and go, no, we got a show, we got to keep it moving. So I think, again, you build that trust with that audience there, that they trust that you're heading them in the direction, and even the people watching at home, so they know that we're keeping it moving and stuff like that.
I am one of those people who I can't miss the open type of person. So what are you going to give us, and the people at home, and there's so many people like me who are like, I can't miss the open. What is Nate going to give us for the open of the show? We
have a great plan. I don't want to give it away, but it's a familiar. It'll be familiar.
Okay.
But I mean, and we're opening, so be there on time. We are. It's opening. It's right at it.
Okay. It'll be familiar?
It'll be familiar-ish to something that I may have done.
All right.
Before.
Okay. Gotcha. I hear that there's a little unique way that maybe you are going to try to keep things on task too, because folks can talk. Folks love to talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Especially when they win, and rightly so.
Yeah.
Rightly so. They want to thank everybody in the 20 or 30 years of their career.
Yeah. This was what I was. So when they asked me, they were like, look, they gave me fun ways to come up with to get people to not go over the speeches. Everybody's allotted 45 seconds, and usually they play music. Everybody ignores the music, and they've done some other stuff in the past. So this year, I was like, all right, how can we do it where we can really make them get off, or at least there's consequences. So we're going to start the show. I am donating $100,000 to Boys and Girls Club. Very fun. It's a great organization.
I love the Boys and Girls Club.
And Girls,
yes,
great.
Indeed.
Everybody gets 45 seconds for their thank you speeches. Any second they go over, I'll take $1,000 away from the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh my God!
I know, that's tough.
Do not let them children down, y'all. Keep it short and sweet. The kids need the money.
They need it.
Yes.
And look, if they go under their 45 seconds, they can put money back into it.
That's amazing.
So you're rewarded to keep it moving.
Well, we know the Boys and Girls Club serve 4.6 million kids a year. I'm an ambassador, so I know this all over the country. We want to keep that going.
Well, you come out and yell at them if they don't,
I love that.
Yeah,
okay,
so
good deal. Okay, you talk about your family a lot in your stand-up, and that your dad's a magician.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So do you have any plans to maybe have Dad show up, cut somebody in half? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if they go too long, that's what we have to do.
There you
Yeah,
go.
look, that's always on the table. I have a dad that can cut you in half.
That is amazing.
So just that being, just remember that. That's what we want everybody to remember.
Can will your family maybe show up?
Yeah, my wife will be here.
Okay.
My daughter's 13. I don't know if this is right up her alley. So and I want my wife to have a fun night too. And my wife's gonna come, and then we have a whole night planned out, and it's gonna be
Mama and Daddy's
fun.
hitting the town.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. You were also nominated for 2 Emmys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This year. I know you lost.
I did lose.
I tried to say that nicely.
I know.
Does it even,
You know what?
did you ever?
I'm glad, but this is why I think I feel good with the Boys and Girls Club, because I also was nominated. I know how hard it is to get nominated, and I lost. I already found out before the Emmys. I found out they called me personally, just told me, they said you lost. So I found. I mean, but then I was in the creative Emmys where they do it in a shack. And it's like they do it like 11 p.m.
In Tarzan, right.
Tarzan, yeah. It's at a Howard Johnson conference room. So they told me no already, so I don't feel as bad because I didn't even get to give a speech. So
there you go.
Yeah.
That is the bright side of things. See, you have 45 seconds. I got nothing.
I got nothing and lost. So even more than nothing. I know I'm hosting, that's something, but it's still lost.
There you go.
Yeah.
The Emmys the cream of the crop is in there. The biggest names in Hollywood is in that room. Is there somebody that you're saying, I know I'm hosting, I know I got to do all this stuff, but I got to get in front of them and say hello. I got to meet this person and shake their hand.
Yes, so Ben Stiller, I'm a big fan of Ben Stiller, and I've never got to meet him, and so I'm really excited to hopefully get to meet him. And you got Harrison Ford, Kathy Bates, there's just a ton of it's like these movie stars that you kind of grew up watching, and so they're all there. And I look forward to getting to meet them. I remember seeing Harrison Ford at a party, after the Oscars or something. I didn't get to say hi to him or anything like that. But now at least he has to watch me. So then when I come up to him, at least we'll be even if he doesn't know I am, he's like, well, you were up there the whole time. And I'm like, remember that?
Right.
And then,
remember me, Harrison?
Remember that? I was right up there.
Indeed.
Took all that money away for the Boys and Girls Club. Remember that?
I made the kids upset. Is there anybody that maybe you're nervous to tell a joke about, that you look at them and say, I don't know if they can take a joke, but I am going to give it in.
I mean, I think you're in a room full of people that we don't know if they can take a joke.
Right. You got some thin-skinned folks.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do it in a way. I don't want anybody to truly, I don't enjoy hurting someone's feelings. So I'm going to try to do it in a way where I will make fun of myself a lot. You know what? It helped, honestly, that I did lose. So we always have that to fall back on.
There you go.
So I've already lost. I'm a loser already. So it's, I don't know if there's anybody specific, but it's, I'll always try to keep it where I don't want to get,
I hear you.
You don't want to be uncomfortable. You don't want to see them afterwards and be like, I'm sorry.
I like uncomfortable comedy.
Uncomfortable comedy. Look, there will be uncomfortable comedy.
I mean,
we are taking money away from the boy. We are going to have the children there. So you're going to these people are going to have to look at the kids that we're taking the money from. So it's uncomfortable.
If you have them kids on stage,
they're coming out. We have the kids.
And the time runs over 45 seconds, and those kids are standing there.
Those kids just standing there, and just looking like, I guess we're not getting a slide this year.
No pizza party
No
for us.
pizza party, but I'm glad you got to thank your agent.
Oh my God. Oh, are you a TV watcher, or did you have to lock in and binge stuff to get ready for the day? And if so, what did you binge?
Yeah, well, I don't really, what do you want to hear right now? I am a TV watcher. I've been busy, and then I haven't been able to get to it. And to be honest, I've seen a lot of the commercials. I know generally the commercials.
Right.
And so I know that, and I'm rooting a lot based on that.
Okay, well, is there a series out there that you love that you said, okay, maybe I can get in front of the creator at the Emmys and I can guest on this show?
Yeah, maybe. All of them. What if I could be on Severance? I don't know what Severance is about, but I bet it's.
I've watched every season. I still don't know what Severance is about, but I can't stop
They could
watching.
throw me in there.
There you go.
If you don't, I make as much sense if no one knows what this show's about. If he just, and then I came in, they're like, yeah, we don't. And none of it makes
Walking
sense.
down the White Hallway. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? You said your wife is going to be there, your wife Laura.
Yes.
She's also your podcast executive producer,
Yes.
correct? Yes. And she's a talent manager for your company. Now, there are two schools of thought here, because I'm not sure that I could work with my partner that much. But you seem to embrace it.
Yeah.
How does that work when you got to separate work and home, or don't separate work and home?
Well, we've, I mean, she was there. She's been with me this whole time. I mean, we've been together before I ever started comedy, and I wouldn't be here without her. And so, it works out in a good spot. I mean, I got her kind of now. I think she's kind of aware of everything that's going on. Yeah. She's not in the day-to-day thick of it as it's all getting, you just gotta, there's so much going on right now. But it can definitely be hard. I mean, when something doesn't go right, it's hard to tell your wife and be like, I don't think you did that right.
I think when I read that you guys got married on Friday the 13th, I thought, is he like a glutton for punishment, or is that weird? I'm superstitious, so there's no way that I could ever do that. Did you think about it at the time?
Yes, I did, and you appreciate this because you are from the South.
Yeah.
I did it to avoid college football Saturday.
See, thank you.
See?
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, I knew it. And you know what? I'm a big Vanderbilt fan. I did not go there, but Vanderbilt beat Georgia that day, and I felt they did that in honor because I took the risk of being married on Friday the 13th.
That is true.
And all that comes with that, to not blow up everybody's day, and they could watch college football.
You know what? Folks are, if they get married on a Saturday in the fall, they're selfish people.
It's tough.
They really are selfish
that's a tough day.
people.
Yeah.
It really is tough to do. And I wouldn't appreciate it. And I would say no if anyone asked me to be in their wedding and it was on Saturday.
But guess when you were wide open, Friday the 13th. That's when I got you.
By the way, you said, speaking of 13, and you just said earlier you have a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
That rolled off the tongue pretty easily. But I can't imagine that it's that easy to now have a teenager in the house.
It's just like, you can't believe it, like as they get older, and it's hard not to. She's still your little girl, and all that, but we got very lucky. She's great. She's into horses. She's into, she goes to this farm and does stuff with the horses and does all the stuff that's not just the fun stuff of riding horses. And that's a good world. It's a really great world for her to be in. And she's got a lot of friends out there and stuff. And she's been great so far. But yeah, the attitude is coming. It's she's not here. So it's there. That you can feel it. You feel there's a. It's all like
It was 15 for me when I really became a jerk.
Yeah.
It was at 15 to 16. My mother was like, I wanted to throw your ass out a car window.
Yeah.
So it is coming.
Yeah, we're gearing. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. We're getting loose now because we're ready for it.
Right. She's easing you in. So bless her.
Easing. Yes. She's being very nice to us right now.
Before you found fame in comedy, you actually worked in restaurants, right?
Yes.
I think we all did. I was a waitress at Red Lobster in college. You did that in Chicago. You did that in Tennessee, both of the places. Have you ever served anyone famous? And when you did, were you freaked out? Were you like?
Who did I? It was always I waited tables in Chicago. At this restaurant called Jake Melnick, because I moved to Chicago first when I started. So you would get a lot of like the Cubs players.
Oh, got it.
And stuff. And so you would get them. Did you think you worked at Red Lobster? Would you consider Red Lobster? In my head, wasn't it a nicer? Like it was
the nicest restaurant in my hometown.
Yeah.
It was fine dining.
You didn't get to go. Red Lobster wasn't just like.
That's where you went for prom.
That was a big night.
If your prom date took you to Red Lobster,
that was a big night.
He liked you a lot.
I just wanted to make sure because people can tend to think Otherwise,
I
the Red
still go to
Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Yeah, I do
Quit
Red
playing with
Lobster
me.
too. But it's a nice place. You dress up a little bit, you go to Red Lobster.
You sure do,
Show
honey.
some respect,
Put
all
on
right?
your Sunday go to meeting clothes.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. Yeah, you do.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. You sure do. You walk in there. Although I can never eat another Cheddar Bay biscuit in my life because I think I consumed about 7,000 pounds of them.
I can imagine.
When I was a waitress.
I worked at O'Charlie's remember they had their roll.
Bread. Yes,
Yeah.
baby, the bread.
That was a big problem.
Them butter.
When they bring them out, even the cheddar biscuits, when they bring them at Red Lobster, and you're like, go ahead and bring more. Because they don't want to give you the full amount, and you're like, you know what's going to happen.
But
Let's go ahead
O'Charlie's,
and bring
them butter
O'Charlie's.
rolls were
They set those
serious.
rolls out. Everybody gets one. You're like, go ahead and I'd go ahead and go.
Say
on
it
back.
before.
Yeah.
When you're there, they just bring two.
Just bring two. Yeah.
Just bring two. Okay, so you're gonna have the Emmys crossed off the list in 5 days. What's next? Because we all keep that running, and we can never just say let's rest on our laurels. So what's the next thing?
I'm gonna have a movie come out in March. And so I'm excited to see what that does and get into that world. And I'm going to continue. My tour will still be going. It's still going till next year. And then I want to make some movies and try to build in that world. I've started a company, Nate Land, and I want to, be producing stuff and make movies in this world, but also build opportunities for the next generation that comes up. I think as I came up, it's hard. It's hard to find your place when you're doing get into the entertainment business and you don't feel like anybody's really looking out for you and you're kind of on your own. And so I want to.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. And I would like to. That's why I kind of like it's hosting this award show and being in a movie and then touring. I've kind of done a lot of things.
Sure.
And so you want to be able to be there for that next generation that comes up and. At least be able to guide them and be like, look, I've done that, so here's how it goes.
And finally, we all like. It took me about 2 years to kind of find my tribe in Hollywood. Who is your tribe? Who are your people?
It's all comedians.
All of them.
It's all comedians. Yeah. It's you just feel the best around comedians.
Yeah.
It's just who you're gonna. You feel the safest. I mean, I've become friends with a lot of other people, but man, when you meet a comedian, it's like it's all the getting to know each other goes away, and you're just immediately like it's like you've known each other for 5 years, either because you've either kind of known them or you've been around the same
circuit,
people on the
right.
circuit. So yeah, it's all comedians. I love stand-up comedians, and it's a great art form, and it's an art form that is doing very well right now. And so I'm excited for the next generation to keep it rolling for us.
So good.
Yeah.
Nate Bargatze, thank you, sir.
So much.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.